So much pain, I'm like, when's it gonna stop? So much pain, cause my life's been a lot. So much pain, I'm getting tired of these blocks. I'm in last place right now, but I soon reach the top. So much pain, I'm like, when's it gonna stop?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Place podcast. Feels like we ain't done this in forever. I feel like I say that all the time, but that's just how we feel. Yeah, I'm your host, Young Double, Sexy Smell Alive, Sexatron, Sexavelli, Sexton, Sexosaurus Rex, all of the above. To my right,
got your boy Big Tycoon, Mr. Chestnut Checkers, Mr. We're not going anywhere.
Facts. Mr. We still here, for real. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Let us know how you liked the last episode. Also, show love to this episode, obviously, when it's done. I know I'm a bit early saying this, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one, man.
I like the episode as well, cause we've got feedback, but on the last episode, and see there's no likes. There's no likes, but we've got feedback. So if you ain't got a YouTube account, make a YouTube account and like it. Subscribe, like the video, comment. Man. It that's your way of saying, you know what, F with this.
Gives us an endorphin boost. Is it endorphin?
Endorphin.
It gives us an endorphin boost. Makes our days much happier and it gets us more excited.
And it's more exposure as well, man. Algorithm. Like, yeah, man. Like it not hurt, man. Like it not
hurt. You know what? To touch on that, yeah. I've realised the other day, yeah. And this isn't me being negative or being stuck up or being too good for people or anything. But you know what I realised, bro? I don't repost enough stuff on my stories. And I've realised this the other day. So I'm going to try and repost so much more things on my stories moving forward. You know, just like good things I see. Even just people doing things. Like I'm always want to leave a like or a comment. But I never put it in my story. And just putting it on my story won't hurt. Like to just give other people exposure and you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be my new thing still. So you might click my story and just see a bag of different people just promoting an event or doing a cool trick or showing off their trainer collect. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna start posting more people on my story. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do moving forward. Still, we'll see what that does for the economy. But yeah, do the same thing. If you see something you like, don't be afraid to put it on your story. I need to actually just post more as a whole anyway. But well, that'll happen eventually.
Yeah, but like, share, comment, subscribe, man.
All of that. Hey, we're almost 30, blood. But I was thinking, the only reason I'm saying that is because obviously I'm talking about man needing to post more. I'm probably thinking, I'll probably post for my birthday, but that's what, not too far away. Your birthday is just gone.
I was 28 on the 28th. Blood. I didn't even realise that until like the day after, blood.
I remember turning 24 on the 24th, blood.
That's the only time you're going to turn 24 on the 24th. You know,
it's never going to happen again, blood.
Never going to happen again. But yeah, bro, I don't know, like, you know what's mad, yeah? Obviously, I don't know how many birthdays we've had since we've done the podcast. Started the podcast.
3? It's like our third year doing it, isn't it?
So I guess
man started this when I was like 25.
Okay, fairs. So I guess people can see the evolution and growth.
Yeah.
So I think it's always good to kind of mention when it's our birthdays or whatever, because I feel like people can then be like, or when we watch it back, we're like, oh, I remember being at that age and look how I think now, look how I'm speaking now.
Purpose of the pod, bro. To see where exactly man's at that point. So I think man started that pod at either 25, 26, don't quote me. Man was in a much different place 3 years ago.
100 million.
3 years ago, blood. Woo!
A lot's happened since then.
A lot's happened, blood.
But I don't know, like, how do you feel? Like, even, bro, you know, becoming 30, like, I was looking in the mirror the other day and thinking, yo, I'm actually a big man, bro.
Aye.
I'm actually a big man now.
Aye. I refer to myself as a youth sometimes, bro. Like,
but you think in your head, like, yo, bro, a big man, bro.
Like, you know, like, my mum will say something like, "Oh, I'm happy you stayed out of trouble," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a good youth." But I'm like, oh.
I'm a man.
I'm a grown ass man. But I don't know what it is with this generation. I don't know if it's because man just feel young. We do like young things, or you know what I mean. Like, I still don't feel. Like, cause man's working, man's ass off. Man has goals. Man has grown folk goals, retirement early, all of these things. But I still feel like a child, bro.
Same.
You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know, man.
Go on, next.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're like one of the first generations where we're grateful for what we got, but we're also happy within ourselves to not care about what other people think and to try and fit some sort of. Because I feel like a lot of the problem with the older generation is they hit a certain age, they need to be treated a certain way, like a respecting, and it's like, I am this age, I am this person in your life. This is what I am, and this is what you will refer to me as moving forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Whereas man's just like, still just goofy, still wacky. Like, I still feel like I'm in secondary school, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
young spirit.
yeah, like I'm still playing with like Noodle, my little cousin who's 4 and that. And it's like, you wouldn't think, I'm 24 years older than my man, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, he ain't really doing nothing crazy. I'm not punishing him crazy or not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just cooling and he's just like, what's up, bro? Like, what's up, bro? Like, and I don't know, man, just don't feel like, Shaq's 30 or he's about to be 30, he's miserable, he's in his room.
But you see, I think like that's our perception of when we was younger. Obviously, you say you already said it, our generation is different, innit? But I feel like when we was younger, like the 30-year-olds did seem a bit more like serious and like.
But it's mad because they were doing the exact same stuff that we're doing now, bro.
I don't know what it is then.
And if anything, we might be doing it bigger and better than them as well.
Yeah.
A lot of them people didn't have hobbies and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they were just going to work, coming home, just dealing with it.
Probably went traveling and
doing
bare stuff. Yeah,
blood. But man comes home from work, burnt out, bro. Still got a smile on my face. Still interacting with the kids. Not my kid though. No, I ain't got kids. I'm just saying like the family and that. But still going places with the man them. Still talking about holidays and that. Like I can't lie. My friendship group's lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? The man them are lit, bro.
Yeah,
like when you deep it, there is some miserable man out there, bro.
Nah, thanks.
I'm grateful to say, like, I can say to the man them, yo, holiday in a couple months, and the man them will actually say I'm on it. Like, I don't know too many people that can say that happens to them. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm appreciative, bro. So I think it's just man surrounding what's around them as well as blood. But yeah, man, turning 30 feels great. A lot of people, if I tell them, like, you know, you're about to turn 30, they'll say, oh God, like it gets worse, or I'm gonna hate it and that. Like for me, I'm like, yo, the older I'm getting, the finer I'm becoming. I'm aging like wine me. Like I ain't even just talking looks. I'm talking like mindset, experience. Like it's perspective in it. Like I feel like I'm getting older. Shaq travel before you can't anymore, before your body gives up on you and that. So what am I doing? I'm traveling more. You get me? So that's just I'm. Like I said, I see it as like a game, an RPG. I'm just wanting to level up and just do everything I can whilst I can. And like I'm doing it with a smile on my face. So it's perspective, man. It's perspective. And if anyone says, oh, it's not the same for everyone, just perspective.
I think, you know what plays a big factor as well? I think because, like, man ain't got children as well.
Oh, for sure.
Man still feel like a child.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't got that. I feel like probably when you have a child, you feel like more of an adult. Because then you kind of like, you can look at a kid and be like, okay, I can't be a kid and you be a kid as well.
Yeah,
I have to be the adult.
I'm protecting you. But you know what's mad? I had this conversation with my brethren the other day. And he said, he said, Shaq, have I changed since I've had my child? And I said, nah, bro. He said, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And I said, it is though, because I said, that's basically like, I can't remember the word. I said like an ode to your character. Ode is a good thing, isn't it? Like a.
Okay.
I think, but I said yeah, like it just shows the person you are, like, because I know a lot of people, when you have a child, it's like a wake up call because you know potentially or possibly you weren't doing anything with your life. Let's say you was on drugs and, you know, you was partying animal and you was sniffing and you was out every weekend and gal and you was, you know what I'm saying, doing all the mad things, and then you have a child and it's like, oh, I need to sort my life out. And it's like, oh yeah, John's slowed down, man. Like he doesn't do the drugs anymore. He's barely out. He loves his missus. He looks after the kid. But when you're a stand-up guy, a real dude before you have the youth, Having a you ain't gonna be anything additional other than like a +1 now. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, though, but I feel like because it can be going from a mind of selfishness to now not selfish, and that could change your character as a whole. Like you might see someone and be like, "Yo, mum just seems way more like calm or way more like calculated than erratic, where he just had to care about himself."
Nah, hundo, but this is what I'm saying. But you know, when you're solid and you kind of have all of these characteristics beforehand, and you can't really see a change. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really think like it's a bad thing though, you know.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said to him. I said I don't think it's bad. Like I said to him, it's not bad at all. Like that just shows me like you was born ready for this, or like you've been ready for this.
It's been yeah. I
like
guess so.
it gets. I feel like some people it gets to the point where it's like, let's just have kids. We've got nothing to lose. Where a lot of circumstances, people are having kids just out of the blue. So it's like you have to sort of just fix up out quick time. Get a better job because you're not earning peas or not making enough peas. You have to think your mindset like because you know you've got somebody else to protect and that now. But if you was a caregiver anyway, caring person, a loving person, having a child, you ready for that? If you're loving and caring, the problem is if you wasn't loving and caring. And then you have a child and it's like, oh, he's so lovely now. He's so caring. You have to learn how to love. But if you're loving and caring, bro, and you've been this person from the jump and having a kid, bro, it's just like, makes sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying still.
So when I told him that, I was just like, nah. I was like, and when I explained it to him, he was like, yeah, you're right still. Like some people are just ready to have kids, bro. Like, because they're just great people anyway.
But I feel like, you know what it is? I 100% hear what you're saying still, but I feel like in man's head sometimes it's just like, obviously people always say who have kids, you can never be ready in it. But I feel like in man's head sometimes I feel like, am I ready? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like in my head I always have to get prepared to have a kid.
Yeah.
But like you said, you could already be prepared, but you might just be overthinking it.
Yeah.
Like if you've got certain characteristics, you could be alright to like have a kid in it. But
it's all about mindset. Like I'm learning that now as I'm seeing like kids growing up, family members, friends, all of this stuff. Like finances are not necessary, cool, but you see like if you implant certain things into kids' minds and stuff from early and that, bro, they won't know what's going on. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, if you can show a certain amount of love and care, and you can be level-headed within yourself, you could be struggling mentally, financially. Yeah. But if you love your kid and you know deep down everything's going to be all right, and you can show your kid the best life without finances and all of these things, or teach them about like gratitude and being great, like you will never you will never know your parents are struggling until like they turn 18 and they say like, you remember back in 96 when I got you them pay as a trainers, like I had to sell the TV for that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just but like I said, to be able to do that, you have to have certain characteristics.
What do you think it would be if someone calms down after they have a child? Do you think that's bad? Nah, because that's a change that would change them, innit?
Not at all. Like I said, it's nothing to do with it being bad or not in it, but that's not bad at all. Some people like see kids as like the reasons that they would calm down and all of that in it. But this is what I'm saying.
It's like a wake up call for a lot of people, innit?
But then that goes to my point beforehand. Not everybody needs a wake up call, and just because you don't need a wake up call doesn't mean like you're a bad parent or you have to question your ability. Some man I just got it, bro. So you know, and some people have just said you'd be a great dad or you'd be a great mom. It's that, bro.
It's interesting still. But yeah, man, bro. In terms of coming to the age of 30, like, what do you feel like has been the biggest realization that you've realized? What's been your biggest realization?
That sounded a lot better, thank you.
Gotta get it right for the clip.
For the clip. My life has just began. My life has just began, bro. I've only started to understand life now. I've only just started to understand finances. I've only just started to understand like investing. I've only just started to understand just life itself. People, like I was always good with understanding people, reading the room, understanding a lot of information, things around me, my surroundings, etc. But now, like, I've kind of just woke up just on some like, rah, this is it's always been in front of me, but I must have went Specsavers, got the prescription lenses to put them on. I'm like, it's been in front of me the whole time. Yeah. Like, so now I've put the glasses on, bro. I can see it in 2020, and I'm just like, okay, cool. This is what I need to do.
You know what, bro? To second that, we'll go back to what you said, but to second that, I feel like something hit me similar, like how you're saying, like with that. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think I started to see things a bit more in terms of like why people do things.
Yeah.
Based on understanding why I do things, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, like, how can I explain this in the best way? I think as well, because I've like, there's been loads of things that have been coming out about like celebrities and like behind the scenes, how they actually are, and like they're not who they say they are and stuff like that. It's kind of made me think to myself, like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I don't know the perfect words to explain it, but it's kind of like, don't look up to people and like, you just focus on yourself. Yes. Because in terms of like, what made me come to that realization at this late stage of my age, because like, I feel like sometimes you can think and look at other people and think, yeah, man, they've got it all figured out and blah, 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 X, Y, Z. But behind the scenes, you don't even know what's going on. Like, another thing as well, I'd say is peace. Like, you can look at bare people's life, yeah, and think, yeah, man, they've got it X, Y, Z, they got it patterned. But they're not even at peace, bro. And I think at this age, I realize that's one of the most, if not, that's one of the most important things to me, bro. Peace of mind, bro. I don't give a F about anything else. It's peace of mind, bro. To me, right now, it's flipping golden, bro.
Facts.
Golden. Like, I don't care about what's happening. You get me? As long as I'm at peace, bro, I'm good, bro.
Facts.
I'm not good, bro. I'm good. Everything could be collapsing. If I'm good with everything collapsing and I'm calm with everything collapsing, that's it, bro. That's worth £1 million to me now. And
a lot of people, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people will share that they feel like the world's collapsing, and then like people will be like, yeah, the world's ending for you, and then you believe that the world's ending, and then everything just spike. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, going off of what you said, like, I'm just saying, like, I know, like we said on the previous episodes, like, if I lost my job today, lost my house and that, bro, because of the person I am now and the person I've become, bro, I'll be like, I'm gonna get out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100.
Perspective, like mindset, or been big on it, even bigger on it now, being friggin' 28, about to be 29, blood. That's the issue I'm talking about, blood.
No, and I feel like that's the thing. Why I use celebrities as an example, because I feel like, I don't know what it is, whether it's God, universe, yeah, but like, I've just been seeing synchronicities or whatever it's called. Of like, this. Like, I'm watching certain celebrity videos and seeing certain news, and I'm thinking, like I don't know, like certain celebrities like that I used to like listen to their music or whatever, and I'm thinking, I'm seeing their character now.
Yeah, like you ain't that guy.
Like, but you know what? Like, I never saw that character before, but I feel like as I hit a certain age, like I'll say the other day, that's when I came to the realization, like, I'm seeing people's character more, and I'm thinking, like, is this person even at peace? Like, you can look at their life and think, yeah, man, their music's sick or whatever, but are they at peace? Like, are they really at peace? Like, you hear certain things that certain people are saying, and you're thinking, this person doesn't even sound like they're at peace, bro. They sound like they're fighting with the world. But when you're younger, you don't even look at life like that. You just look at life as like material possessions or XYZ, and you don't really see things for what they are, bro.
Yeah, and that's why, especially for me, like I've spoken to you kind of just about this off camera before we started. Like, when I notice certain things about certain people, like I could meet somebody today and speak to them 5 minutes. I just walk away from them because I can just understand, like, you're at war with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can and that's nothing I want to bring into my personal space right now. It's nothing I would have brought into my personal space before, but or more. Like maybe I would have tried to, speak to you and see, get to the root. Now I'm on
bro,
selfish thing.
Bro.
I'm the most selfish
version of yourself.
Yeah, I'm the most selfish, caring person you ever meet in your entire life.
Yeah,
I would give you everything, but then you might get nothing from me.
Yeah, bro.
And you not getting anything from me might be because you've either done wrong too many times, you're not doing the right thing for yourself or for, you know what I'm trying to say? But if I can see you trying in that, bro, take everything. But if I can see that you're not doing good for me or yourself and you're not...
Yeah. Bro, that's facts, That's facts, cause even the other day I thought that to myself, like sometimes, like, I don't know, like, I'm just at this age, like, it's like, it's either you get it or you don't get it, bro.
You get it or you don't,
because I'm trying to fix up myself, bro. So I ain't got time to be, like, making sure you get it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's either you get it or you don't get it, bro. It's either you get it or you don't get it, bro.
Either you get it or you don't, or you got it or you won't. I don't even know. I don't even know if that makes... I don't even know if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Bars.
I don't know if that made sense or what. But, yo, right now, if you ain't on the program, and the problem is the program ain't anything that, I ain't on what my man's on. The program, everyone's got the same channel on their TV, bro. The one channel that we should all be watching. It's just to do better in life, just to do right in life, to just fly straight, bro. If you decide that you want to put the show on mute and flick over to something else, you do that, bro. But I'm only with the people that are watching what I'm watching, on what I'm on. I'm not... You can't be around me if you're doing the complete opposites, bro. Like, that's just what it is. I'm an energy man, bro. I've been that way since I was a kid. I probably didn't realize, but even more so now, like channeling into it, not trying to sound like no hippie or no spiritual miracle or anything like that.
But the facts, though.
But genuinely, if we ain't aligned, bro, no, it's a no from me, dog.
Yeah, bro. You know what? And I feel like for me anyway, speak for myself, I've stepped into that more at this age because I just feel like it's like, man, ain't like, I don't know, bro. It's just switches in your brain, bro.
I noticed you, yeah, because even the other day when I was talking about holidays and I was like, this person said that they're on it to come. Before, you would have been on some the more the merrier thing, but you're on some like what they like. Yo,
bro.
I'm just like, but what are they like in these certain situations? I'm like, it's happening,
bro. It's just a switch, bro. Because it's like, bro. Yeah, bro, like, that's another example, like, bro, I don't know, bro, it's like something that switched in my head to where it's just like, bro, I'm just not on it no more like that, bro, like, there's too much things going on right now to where you're hearing people come out and there's like, just like dark people behind the scenes or they're just like weirdos and it's just like, bro, like, I'm not on that no more, bro.
Man, just rather
like,
stick to what they know and trust
bro.
what they trust and just believe in what they believe in, innit?
Yeah, bro, it's all about characters and that now, bro, like, yo, I don't care. Like, I just want to know your character, bro. I just want to know your character. Man's at that age right now where man's got too much to lose, bro.
Everything to lose,
and
bro.
just incorporating that just one character into his space now.
Or the one situation or scenario that you didn't do right, like one RPG blood. You took the left when you should have took the right, bro, and you ended up in an alley now. Like,
but facts.
That's what it is. And man could have clearly just swerved away from that. Just by, you know what I'm trying to say?
Facts. And you know what it is? To go into what I was saying the other day, even though it sounds like such an extreme, but this is how I'm thinking now. Like I say, it aligns with what I've been seeing about celebrities and stuff online. Because like, I just think, I don't know, it might seem extreme to some people, but I feel like, okay, you bring someone into your space now, and then they might just do some crazy with a gal,
bro, 100%.
And now that's just the whole energy up now.
100%. Obviously, to go off of that, obviously, anybody that I'm saying this person wants to come, back the stamped in it, regardless. But in general, that's exactly how I think as well, bro. Because if that person didn't ask, I wouldn't have never put it. I would have just been like, say no more, man. Man lined something up, and then never heard from man. But the only reason man said that is because man are cool. You get me?
Yeah, 100. But I'm just saying that's how man's thinking. Now
100, and that's exactly how I think, bro. That's exactly how I think. So you're not wrong for thinking that or saying what you said, bro.
But I never used to think like that. Like I said, 100%. Like you said, I would be like, yeah, man. Like,
more the merrier.
But now I'm thinking like, yo,
you would be thinking, yeah, that makes the B&B cheaper.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But now I'm thinking like, yo, we could just be out and then I know how the man them move, but
I can't speak for Donny.
Yeah, this is just. Like,
just get us locked up,
banged up abroad, sexual assault. You know what I mean? Like someone like, but just because man just wanted man around, like man don't even know what man's on like that. But that's just, I don't know, brother. Maybe some people might say that's an extreme way of thinking. But man never used to think like that.
But man, you know what? Man's thought that for a while. Man's been thinking that for a while, and that's the reason why man ain't got into no kinds of madness or no trouble in that, bro. Because of that sort of thinking there. Even when I was younger, bro, man used to think I was an extremist in that, and I used to be like, I'm not going there. I'm not popping up there, and blah blah. Like, bro, that sort of instinct. It's like survival instinct, bro. Because even though man are going on holiday to have a good time, you're still thinking about surviving over there. Because I'm not trying to be with no super masculine brother that's barging man and staring man down in the club, and like that's just gonna, like, we're gonna be fighting every 10 minutes abroad, blood. Nah, bro. So I fully hear it, bro. I'm not on none of that. Not on none of that.
100, bro. But yeah, bro. Obviously, coming up to these ages now, like I just feel like man's. I don't like. Obviously, I feel like when you turn 16, your mindset. You know, like when you first become a teenager and then get to like 16 ages, your mind shifts as you come into the adult world. I feel like when you get up to these ages, your mind starts to shift again, bro. There's just something that happens, bro. To where it's just like, okay, I'm way more locked in now. I'm way more serious now. I'm way more conscious about the actions and the things I'm doing now. Like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like that's something that's happened, bro. I feel like a switch just went off my head, bro.
Man, I have to be grateful as well, because this switch don't turn on
for everyone.
Either at or it can happen very late, or it can happen earlier. But man's at a good stage in life where now, like, especially coming from where we come from as well, I feel like we say that phrase a lot. But some man just will never get it, bro. Some man will never get it, and we've got it at this point where now we're in good circumstances. You know what I'm trying to say? So now it's only up as long as we continue to do what we're doing. Like, man was up before, but it will just continue to go up now. Some man are down for so long, and it, like, the hope appears, and they're like, you know what, I get it, and then they stay stationary for a while, and it slowly goes up. But we've been up for a minute, like, in terms of like mindset and the way we think and that. But now that it's been like the switch has flicked on, bro.
Yeah,
things surging.
Yeah.
You know
like I said, I think the big thing now, out of like, obviously man's coming now to the end of man's 20s, is just peace, bro. That's the big thing. I think that's the big thing I can take away from being 20. Is like, now I've realized life is all about inner peace, bro. I don't care what it is. I don't want nothing bothering me, bro. If I can, obviously you're always gonna have challenges and whatever in life, but if I can be in a situation where I'm just at peace,
taking that every single time.
I don't need to ruin, like, I don't want to bring nothing in that's gonna ruin my peace. No, bro. No, I want peace, bro. I want peace, bro. You get me?
Every single time. Choosing that every single time.
Bro, every single time, bro. Peace, bro.
And this is what I'm saying, yeah. I would rather be lonely for the rest of my life if it means peace, blood.
Peace, bro. Peace, bro. Because peace is worth. You know how many people are not at peace in this world, bro?
Peace is priceless, blood. To wake up in the morning and just look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm lit.
And sometimes, bro, you know what it is? Sometimes it's not, and even if it's I'm not lit, I'm okay with that.
Oh no, when I mean I'm lit though, I mean like I'm at peace lit.
Yeah.
Not like I'm lit, like I'm the life of the party lit. I mean like I'm lit, like life is good.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm at peace, like everything's just right now.
And sometimes you might not be, and that means you might not be making the money you want to make. You might not be driving the car you want to drive. You might be living where you want to live. You might not be have the clothes that you want to have. You might not do whatever, bro. But if you can just be like, you know what, I'm good with that. I know it's gonna come. I'm good with that. That's fine. That's enough, bro. And that doesn't mean you can let other people come and affect that and be like, oh, you're not where you're meant to be, or blah blah blah. If you're at peace with where you are and with who you are right now, that's enough, bro.
And don't get it twisted. Not being at peace is completely natural. It's completely a natural thing. It just means in the right circumstance that you got the hunger for more. You want to be at peace. But if you want to truly be at peace, you'll do the things to put yourself at peace, innit? So remember that.
And I feel like you could be both. I feel like even if you're not at peace, I feel like before anything else changes, you should always look for peace. Because
strive for peace.
You can be at peace wanting more, you know.
For sure.
Because you can be at peace and be ambitious. You can be at peace and want the world. It's just that you accept that I'm where I'm meant to be, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm where I'm meant to be, and things are going to happen when it's going to happen.
And the only way is up, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes some people, you'll be at peace and then someone comes into your life and then you'll be like, they'll make you not at peace no more because they're now saying, oh, you shouldn't be at peace with where you're at. Like, you should be doing, but I'll be like, no, everything's happening when it's going to happen and I'm working towards it and it's going to happen when it's going to happen. I'm at peace with that. Because obviously now in today's society, you can be at peace, you know, but you can open your phone and now you're not at peace because you see someone else doing this or having that. That's
supposedly at peace.
But you don't even know, bro. You don't know how someone else feels.
Focus on your own happiness, blood. The internet's fake. A lot of people are fake.
Nah, facts.
A lot of people's emotions are fake. So even if you've got a close friend, like they could be lying as well. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like
facts.
Focus on your own happiness, like exclusively. Obviously, help the people that you love as much as you can to certain levels and certain standards, but focus on yourself. Like
facts.
Focus on yourself.
Facts.
Best thing I ever did, bro, was just up it and say, why am I caring about this thing, this person, this thing? Like, I am the person who's going to change everything for me.
No, facts.
Anybody else around me is going to help. Somebody, I can meet somebody today and they say, Shaki, the greatest person I've ever met. Here's a job that pays you £1 million an hour. For one, I had to become the person I had to become for that person to even like me enough to offer me that job. Yeah. For two, I have to be the person I am and I have to be to maintain and keep that job.
Yeah, and keep that relationship.
Bro. So everything you do is yourself. It doesn't matter. People can say, oh, but it was handed to you. The opportunity was handed to you. That opportunity was handed to me because of who I am and the person I became and the person I chose to work on and develop. Like, everything comes from the South, blood.
100.
Everything comes from the South, blood.
You see, when man was growing up, man would think that's selfish, but I've learned that that's the most unselfish thing you can do, because if you're the best version of yourself, you only can help people even more.
Only help people even more. The word selfish is used incorrectly.
100.
For a lot of the things that needs to be spoken about for yourself. There's I think there's a verb and another way to say it. Obviously there's the act of being selfish, so it's like you don't want anybody else to have what you've got. But then there's also selfish where it's like making decisions and judgments for yourself without caring about opinions.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the exact way, but bro, being selfish is the best thing I ever done in my entire life. Being selfish is the best thing I ever did in my entire life, blood. Because nobody can say, yeah, that man's a selfish man. He's a penny pincher. He took this thing back from me that he... No, there's not one person in the world that can say that, because I'm the most giving, caring, loving person in the world. But when it comes to myself, I'm selfish. If I don't want to speak to you today, I'm not gonna. It's me time. If I don't want to go to this place, I'm not gonna go. Why? Because I've said so. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
All of the other days,
step into that more as well.
Huh?
Age, as you grow older, that will make you become more selfish.
Because there's plenty of days where I've done stuff that I didn't really want to do, but I've done it because the man, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I've made the sacrifice of you know what I'm trying to say. But if there's things that I can avoid that I don't need to be there for, and it's not gonna cut ties with anything or any, and that's another thing I couldn't really care less. But you know, to that sort of extreme, like I'm choosing myself every single time.
100. I man get that. And even at this age, man get that as well. So it's like, you even build better relationships when you understand that as well, because if someone else is being selfish for themselves, you can be like, you know what, I get it, it's fine, bro, like XYZ. Even one of the man them said, I can't forward to you. Obviously, when we went out the other day, that's fine, bro, because I understand you have your own things that you need to take care of.
100%.
Like, that's not a problem, bro.
Everyone has their own life, blood. Like, this is what I'm saying. When your man was a younger man would probably think, what's my one on?
Yeah.
Or whatever. But now it's just like, yeah, bro, link up next time. I'm gonna see you next week anyway.
Yeah, like, it's calm, bro. Like, you got your own ish going on. You have to focus on your own ish. You can't, I can't look at a man and be like, I'm pissed because
You worrying and caring about yourself.
like I'm thinking, you should put my own interest over your own personal interest.
Yeah.
Like, no, if you got something that you need to do, even if you just don't want to go, that's you putting yourself first. That's fine, bro. You don't need to explain that to no one. Yeah, you can communicate, XYZ, but you have to put yourself first now, bro.
Yeah.
The moment you start sending that yourself,
You're a sellout.
you're setting yourself out, bro.
Yeah.
You're setting yourself out for what? For what?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, you could be selling yourself out for someone that's putting themselves first.
Facts. You know what? This ties in to another topic that man wanted to speak about, innit? So you want to talk about being selfish and putting man first and that, like, I think that bleeds in well with the whole, you wanted to talk about, was it like being legit versus being on the road and that, innit?
Because man was having a conversation with someone, man was saying, yo, man should talk about that.
Yeah.
But obviously, this was ages ago, not ages ago, this year, but I was thinking, how do man talk about it?
Yeah.
But, yeah, go on. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say, man, like, nah, you know, you go.
I'm trying to think, how can man, I think the best way to introduce it would probably be like, why have we decided to be legit? Why have we decided to be legit when we could have not been legit?
Went legit. Where to herbal? Okay. Shall I go first?
Yeah, go on.
So why did I decide to go legit? I went legit. I had many chances to not be legit or go legit or whatever. Going legit means you wasn't legit before. Well, I had many chances to like not be legit due to surrounding people that I know, environment. Like, I don't know. I think I just didn't have the desire to just do a madness. I feel like I had enough positive influences around me to realize like why would I not want to be legit? You know what I'm saying?
But did you have enough positive influences around
I did. Why you? But no, did you?
No, I would I don't. Obviously, it's your life, but me looking in, knowing man grew up together.
Yeah.
I don't think so. So I think it's more than that, though.
Nah, but you only knew the surface level, though. You only knew like this thing, these people, this person. But remember, you're only recently just meeting like my aunties and that. And my cousins and that. You know what I'm trying to say? As we're getting old. Nah, but I'm saying as we're getting old, but obviously you're around, you're like, you're before it's just like, hi. And you walk past. But like you're actually chatting to them like, hi, Hunter. And like, oh yeah, how are you? Yeah. Whatever. So there was that aspect in it, like, and obviously, like I said, I had my dad, bro. So having my dad here as well, like I've said on previous episodes, I was in a 2-parent home up until I was like 11, 12. So I had my dad here and I had everything I needed. Like I said, man wasn't rich. Man wasn't, but man had, all I wanted to do was play games, bro. And my dad had the games here, blood. So that was the influence for me. Like, and my dad was hardworking. He would work every day, come home exhausted, still find the time to mess around. We play games together. My mum worked her ass off. She was doing her job. Sometimes she was doing hair as well. My sister had a job since she was like 16. Like, everyone was working, bro. Like, I had, in my immediate family, nobody was bums or nothing. Like, I didn't see anything like, yeah. I think man just had a good mindset from when I was young, and like, when I was a kid, I used to think, I can't wait to work so I can buy these nice things.
Do you feel like as a kid you had anything that you wanted that you didn't have? I'm not talking about like, obviously I'm talking about like,
nah.
And I think that helps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, nah. And that's what I'm saying, and I don't even mean it on a spoiled thing, because there's people that would say, the same thing. They could have had everything, but they'll be like, yeah, I just wanted the bit more.
Yeah.
I was happy, bro. I was happy, bro. You know what's mad? I had a heart-to-heart with my dad the other day, blood. First time in my life, blood. Yeah. Me and him spoke for about 2 hours, bro. Just on like life and like
on the phone or in person?
On the phone.
Okay, yeah.
And bro, it was proper. Like I was proper just like, wow. And we had a proper conversation. And we was just speaking about like after he left and like how it affected him, and stuff like that. And he was just like, yo, he was saying like how upset he was because like he was just like, he was the happiest. He was like the sweetest boy he'd ever met in his entire life, and that, you know what I'm saying. So I had no aspirational desire to do wrong, bro, or like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I think religion also plays a little role as well.
Yeah,
obviously growing up with family members who are Jehovah's Witnesses, like it was sort of instilled within you to like do right, but it wasn't forced in me.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you know, it was just like the way the witnesses sort of teach the Bible or these things. It's just sort of like, just do right, love thy neighbor.
Yeah. If
somebody's struggling, help them out as much as you can, to whatever extent you can. If they can't help themselves, you know, just pray for them.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the sort of energy that I was around. Yeah. So it was just loving, caring. Yeah, everyone worked hard. My grandma used to work hard. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I was just from a working, and like everyone was just working. Everyone liked nice things, down to my grandma, bro. My grandma would buy the nice things, the nice foods. My cousins would buy the nice trainers. My sister would work. She'd buy herself nice things. She'd always make sure I had something nice, whenever she could. Like, yeah, bro. I didn't need to do the mad thing.
So you say that's your reasoning as to why. But then it's like when you step out into that's your comfort. What about when like what stuck to you when you stepped out into the world though?
Like my sub environment. So even though that was the big wide world, I always knew what I was coming back to, and that was my family. Because
some man, they have that, and they step out and put on a different mask.
But this is what I'm saying.
And when they come back in, they take off the mask.
But this is what I'm saying. I never had no mask, bro. I never had no mask. And you know that. The same person I was in my yard is the same person I was outside.
Yeah.
And I didn't care about if anybody treated me differently. So bare man used to be like, who's this geezer?
Yeah.
But then by the end of it, they're like, I like that Shaq geezer, you know, he's different. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a thing where I was just always unapologetically myself, bro. I was always the weird, geeky kid who didn't play football and, you know, like, yeah, bro. Like, there was no reason for me to change. I didn't need to put on a front.
Do you feel like this is an interesting question, do you feel like when you was a child, do you think you knew you was in ends?
100%.
But I'm saying, do you feel like because you was such in a loving environment, the ends didn't seem like the ends, if that makes sense?
Nah, like, the ends was always ends in, bro.
Okay, fair.
The ends was always ends in, bro. But you know what's mad? Man was so desensitized to it from such a young age. So man was in ends as a kid.
Yeah.
Because remember, like, even when man was going Splash Youth Centre and that, things were still happening.
Yeah, true.
Whilst we was around there, bro. But man was laughing and joking, running home because it's like, we don't want to bump into any trouble, so let's run home. Instead of saying, I'm never leaving my yard, it's, let's see who can get home the quickest. Let's see who can get to the one side of the park, back to...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So realistically, bro, ends just helped shape the fact that I wanted to get home safe to my family, even more so.
But do you see how, like, remember, like, we've grown up with, like, and there's like two paths, bro. Like, there's a legit path and there's like not legit. Like, so like, what do you think kept man on that path where it's like you need, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if people realize how easy it is to go not legit. But like, man never looked over there.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Because my story is going to be obviously different because we're two different people.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, bro? Like, what do you think it is?
It's what I was saying, man. Like, I didn't want to, it's not even a matter of like disappointing anyone. It's not even that I didn't want to disappoint my family. It's just, I knew there was more to life. I was one of those kids where I couldn't wait to grow up.
Yeah.
most kids are like, oh, you know, when your parents say, oh, trust me, when you're older, you're gonna miss being young. I didn't really like being young. I like having freedom. I think that's what makes me weird though.
Yeah.
Because I liked the thought of having free will.
I wouldn't say weird. That's what makes you you.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? No, but I'm saying as a kid though.
Okay. Different.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not weird, like, oh, he's weird. But I mean in the sense of like, I actually wanted to grow up. Because I didn't enjoy school. So the thought of leaving school was like, you know what I'm saying? Was like the best thing ever to me. Yeah. And like leaving school, going to college, you know, meeting new people, doing these different things. Yeah, like I don't know, man. I wanted to grow up. I wouldn't say I wanted to do the ladder, but I wanted to, maybe it's the gamer in me. I wanted to level up.
That's probably what helped you then, because you know how to play a game and you know. Yeah. Like, okay, if you do this wrong, you're gonna fail the game. And like maybe that illegit road, you just see it as I'm not doing the game right.
Yeah, there's one role. There's one game. So like the legit way of the game of life, it's an RPG game. Real decisions made.
What's an RPG for people that don't know?
Role playing game, a real game. The decisions you make affect the game, the story moving forward. Depending on how big the game is or what the style of game is, great play. You know, you can probably play a game for 100 hours. Everybody's story will be different. Everybody's character looks different. That's like the real life thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the legit way in my head. But then if you do the illegitimate, illegitimate. If you do the illegitimate way, it's two choices. Like that's boring to me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's,
you know how it ends.
Yeah, it's dead or in jail. I didn't want either of those.
Do you feel like that was instilled in you from young?
100%. 100%.
You instilled it into man? Do you feel like he's seen it, or was it someone that said it?
I'd say it's just environment, bro.
Because see, as you say, it's like a simple, like you're saying it as it's so simple. Yeah. And obviously, but it's not so simple for some people, because some people don't understand how simple it can be for man. You know what I mean? Because someone will look at man and think, like, how did you not go, like, how you legit?
And you have to understand, bro, I was with the goons, bro. Yeah. I was really with the goons, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just never had any, but when it was time to come back inside, you know what I'm saying? I was back inside. Not even when it was time to come back inside. When it was time for them to go do goonery, I'd say, man, them, speak to you in a bit. I'll come back inside, bro. I just went on it, bro. I knew what it meant, going jail, disappointing my mom, my family, not playing games. Jail ain't got games.
Would you say you were scared of that?
I wasn't scared. I wouldn't say I was scared, nah. I just wanted what I wanted. And that was to be free. And that was to have free will, bro. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. And and I've had that in me since I was a kid, blood.
So do you feel like when my mum was young, you understood the concept of jail?
Yes, 100%. Had family in jail and that. Knew people that were in jail. Friends' brothers and family members in jail and that. Oh, I don't want to go there.
We see, so for some people, like,
the media man was watching as well, sorry. Like, but my dad's watching Prison Break and, you know what I'm saying? And all of these cool shows. Like, nothing was ever like, wow.
But you see, some man's environment glorifies that they grow up in. Like,
man's environment glorifies that.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But I'm saying, like, that household might maybe glorify that. Yeah. So it's not like, I don't know, bro. Like,
in my opinion, I genuinely believe it's a chosen few of people that are just smart and are woken up from when they're kids. It has to be. Because you have to understand, there's people, yeah. Let's say you're in a yard, yeah. 4 brothers in the yard. The youngest, 3 of the brothers are doing the road heavy. Kingpins, bags and boxes, all up in the yard. Raids all the time. Yeah. And they're saying to little bro who's a geek, nerd, trying to pass his GCSEs and like, bro, it's toughen up. Don't you want to get this bread? Like, but my man still stays on a straight and narrow. Why, bro? Why does my man stay on a straight and narrow and his 3 brothers are doing El Chapo? Like, there's no science to it, you know.
Yeah, the techie ones.
There's like no science to it, because like he could genuinely say like this could be a 12-year-old talking or a 14-year-old talking, saying like he could say to his brothers, like, you man have been in and out of jail, bro. Like, mum's crying every night because of you, man. And I'm here having to pick up the pieces for you, man. I can't let that happen. I can't let this happen. I need to be able to get rich, buy mum a house and get mum out of here. You man are getting money. The police kicking down the door. You're shooting people and they're seizing our assets every single time. We've moved 4 times in the past year. Like, you know what I'm saying? What makes a child speak like that?
Now, it's true. It's true still. I think that's an interesting question because that would solve a lot of issues if man had that question. Like, that would prevent people being who they are if man could solve that question.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't think it's a question. I think it's just something that sparks in somebody's head. This is what I'm saying. I feel like it's a chosen few that just don't do it, bro.
But then there's man that do it and then they realize I don't want to live like this, and then
not for sure.
They go to the legit side.
100%. But I'm just talking about the ones who just never got into it. You know what I'm saying? Man's never even sampled it, bro. Never put it in the MPC and hit the buttons. Nothing. I didn't sample it. I didn't taste it.
I don't know, bro. It's an interesting one, you know, because obviously there's people could be like, trauma, the need for money, you know, but I don't know, like, I think for me it's headache, bro, as well.
I was gonna say you go, your turn.
Like, I think it's headache, bro. Like, I don't know, like.
But did you know it was headache back then? You're saying this now.
No, back then it was kind of glorified, didn't it? But at the same time, I think it's like it's like if you grew up in a rich area, you can see what rich people do in it. But if you grow up in a certain area, you can see what being not legit does. And like what it leads to, because obviously growing up you hear about this person going jail, this happening, that happening, like bare shit happening. You see face chases, you see everything. You get me? And I feel like there was being naughty, but then there was above being naughty, and that was just like, I don't know, bro. Like, as a kid, it's like it can look exciting, innit? Like, it just look exhilarating, exciting. But I think as you grow older, it just seems like, I don't know, it just don't make sense.
Sorry to cut you, blood. I had a heart-to-heart with one of the man them before, and this is one of the most rugged geezers on the earth, blood. And we was driving, and we was just having a chat, blood. And my mom was just talking about like, yo, this happened when I was a kid, and like, I did this, and I did something to the police officer, and I ran. And then I circled back and I did it again. And mine was like, you know what? And from that day, bro, he said, I knew I was just going to be in and out of jail, blood. And I said, blood, you know how real that is, bro? Like, my man knew from then he was just going to be a goon, bro. That's mad, fam.
That is mad still.
That's mad, blood. And he said, like, from then, like, basically, like, I knew this is what I wanted.
But you see, and I feel like for most people, that is how they get introduced to it. But I feel like as man get older, they realize that it's not really the way to live life. Because like I said about peace, bro, like man's got to 28 years old and I realized I just want peace. Obviously, when I was younger, I didn't know that. Like when I was younger growing up, it was about more materialistic things, innit? But at this age now, like being not legit to me just doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't feel like I'll be able to chill. I don't feel like I'll be able to have peace. Like when I speak to man, like that I may not or may know, that talk about certain things, they don't want to live like that no more.
Yeah.
Like they are talking about how do they stop living like that? How do they become legit?
Because no man's actually happy being illegit, like unlegit, not legit. Pardon me, damn, being not legit. Like, if you ask him, like, are you happy doing what you're doing? They'll say, nah, bro, but it pays the bills or whatever.
But then, and that's the thing, because I feel like, I don't know what we've been exposed to as well, because, like, man's had jobs and stuff like that, and, yeah, you could make more money probably doing illegitimate stuff, but at the same time, okay, for what do you want? At the end of the day, everything comes down to buying things in it and living a certain life. Like, I don't know, like at this age, I feel like life is much more than just having money, bro. Because there's no point of having all this money and I'm not at peace. Like, there's no point having all this money doing things that I know can potentially send me to jail. I don't know how I would be able to live like that.
And that's how you was feeling as a kid?
No, not as a kid. I'm talking about nowadays.
Okay, yeah.
As a kid, I think as a kid, it was just more like, obviously, I spoke about this before. I think I had more external influences. And I don't think I've seen enough things to make me feel like this is worth it. Like, for certain ages, it's all about money.
Because I was going to say, bro, like, back to that thing where I said, like, it's a spark or it's something within. Because I was going to say, I think it might be down to parenting. But you could have the softest, nicest, giving parents, bro. Two-parent home. And you just want to go do treacherous things. Like, just, like, I genuinely believe, like I said, I'm sure I said it before, a voice or something, or there's just something that will stop you or just won't allow you to do certain things, but because it's too easy to not do it. But then at the same time, who is it? What is it that allows, like, that says, like, come on, bro, like, nah. Because like I said, you could have the softest, sweetest, most caring two-parent home. Mom makes you hot chocolate before bed, tucks you in bed, still washes your clothes, says, yo, you ain't ever have to leave if you don't need to. Like, there's always somewhere here for you. Got that love that man didn't get. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but you still want to be twin Glocky, switcheroo, Jerome with the ski mask outside. Like, it don't make no sense, blood.
You know what? I think it's what's glorified as well. Like, that's another thing as well. Because it's like, it's not glorified to, like, get a job or be legit in it. Or, like, you see it, like, it's glorified, like, coming out of jail hench and, like,
it's also,
you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's seasonal right now as well, though. Because I think geeks are in at the moment, like nerds. Like, I think people are realizing, like, there's more to life than having being in a relationship with somebody who likes police car chases, got in and out of jail, fights people, stabs people, you know, makes illegitimate money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people actually like the nerd now. People are asking for guys with ADHD and that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gal on some, if he ain't bouncing off the walls, like, I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Give me a nerd. Give me somebody who stays inside. Who, like, and it's like the streamers and that now.
They say that, but who the chopping?
Nah, facts. Facts, but I'm just saying though, look who the streamers are, the rappers now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? The Kai Cenats and the Ty Lils and all of these, man, bro. They're the cool brothers now, bro.
Yeah.
Them man ain't busting guns. Them man are dancing on video. They're playing games on camera. You get what I'm trying to say? They're cracking jokes on camera. They sing whatever, bro. I think it's just.
Yeah, I feel like now, growing up, these kids growing up now, I don't feel like. But then again, I don't know, bro. Like
deep it. When we was kids, though, the bad man thing was so glorified.
100%.
Stealing, robbing,
100%.
Happy slapping,
who's your family?
Sticking it on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, zesty that must have been back then to know that your boys were getting a thrill out of the leader of the group robbing the next man. Oh, did you see the way my man took my man's phone? Like, what was that doing for, man?
I don't know, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's so crazy to me.
But, like, I see, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because then, obviously, some people have that thing of, like, its reputation as like being known for a certain thing.
But this is what I'm saying.
But then you see, like, reputation only is in that place that you're in. Like, when you go on holiday, when you go to different cities, like, it don't mean nothing.
And I'd rather take the reputation of being the guy on the podcast than be the guy who steals phones, rushes doors, steals cars, beats up baby mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take this title over everything, bro. This title and these things, that these options that man are doing, bro, is allowing me to meet new people, bro. Like the guy I met on the train the other day.
Yeah.
I met a guy on the train, randomly sat next to my man. Shout out Dan. Yeah, he'll absolutely love this. Sat next to him on the train. I could have sat anywhere on the train. Obviously, like, the trains was full up, so it was like somebody was gonna be next to me, or I was gonna be next to somebody. I usually did an antisocial thing, put my bag next to the chair so nobody sit next to me or whatever. But it was cool. My man made me feel at home, bro. My man moved over. He's like, you got enough space? I'm like, yeah, cool. My man said, you want a beer? I said, nah, I'm good, bro. He's like, you don't drink? I said, nah. He said, yeah, I want to be like you. Down to beer. But it was funny, blood. And then we just started chatting and that, bro. And he was just like, and when we was chatting, he was like, you know what? You ain't surface level or nothing. Like, I like the conversation and that. He's like, you're a good talker. Like, there's a lot to you and that. And I was like, yeah, man, like, this is what we do. This is what me and my boy do. We've got a podcast. He's like, what? He's like, I love podcasts. He's like, bro, I want to learn, like, about your walk of life and that. And obviously, like, Dan's white. And he was just like, your walk of life's different to mine. Like, I'd love to hear about your experiences, etc. And he was telling me about his boys who have got podcasts and that. And they've got, like, a big podcast. Okay. Like 150k subs and that. Okay. So like so he knows what he's talking about. You get me? But if I didn't like if I sat next to my man and like my man's which was still speaking now and he's just trying to put me on game and that. But like if I sat next to my man and my man's chatting to me saying, "Nah, what do you do?" and that, and I ain't got what could I tell him, bro?
Yeah. That's what I found as well.
Like if my man says like, "What do you do? Like, what are you trying to aspire for?" and like my legit answers were, I'm trying to be at the top, just rotating. It's like, oh, what have you got? Bags and boxes. Like, what can I tell my man, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling my man I'm striving for these things. I'd love to invest in property. I'm trying to get into stocks. But like, my man's like, yo. My man was clapping. He's saying, yo, I could help you with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Don't get it twisted. I could have sat next to a kingpin and expressed this. And my man could have said, I can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? But the chances are a lot less likely, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially on this path that man's on, bro. Because mine could have been a fed. And I could have expressed that. Free me.
Yeah.
But yeah, little things like that, man.
I think that's okay. So let's talk about our age now then. Because obviously it's easier now. Obviously navigating through life, you get temptations and blah, blah, blah. And you might blah, 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 whatever in it. But I feel like, I don't know, at that age, like I said, I had external influences. I think I was way more materialistic than I am now. And I don't feel like there was anything I saw that made me feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what I was influenced by was not what I was around me. So maybe if because I've heard stories where like people are in like London and like the top guys are driving Ferraris in the ends and blah blah blah. If I seen that, I'm not saying it probably would have. I probably would have been on the other path in it. But I feel like because what I was looking at was legit, I was just like, it don't make sense. Like, you know what I mean? I just didn't see anyone that was not legit having that. So I was just like, nah, I don't. Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't. And I feel like even if I did have thoughts about being legit, it was illegit. It was always about, I don't want to go legit because I didn't see how that led to what I wanted in life.
Okay, back to the chosen thing, yeah. So for you, okay, so we've already discussed before, like one of your positive role models or influences was Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Why Floyd? Have you ever asked yourself this? Because you could have attached yourself to any other person on this earth and said, I want to be this person. Yeah. There's someone out here that are doing absolute mad things and they said that the person that they looked up to was 50 Cent or something like that. Yeah. Why Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, bro, that's a good question, bro. I think at the time, he reflected what I looked at as like what I wanted to be.
But as a child, you had no business thinking like that, bro.
I don't know, but I feel like I don't know why I was thinking like that, bro. I don't know why I was thinking like that. I think I was highly aware of everything that was around me, and like, yeah, bro. I don't know. Like, I was just highly aware in it.
Was it a thing like because he just was so rich and had so much money and was doing nice? Was you just thinking, I want to be like that? I want to provide for my family, my mom, you know what I'm saying?
That was one aspect of it, and I feel like he was just confident as well. And I felt like it wasn't just the money aspect. I was just so like interested in how like he had so much self-belief.
Yeah. His character of himself.
Yeah, like I was just so confused as to how you could have so much self-belief, bro. And the fact that he was undefeated as well. But yeah, like obviously the material aspect of it as well, like watching all his videos and shit like that. and seeing how he was living, I was so like, yo, how people are living like this. Yeah. So I feel like that,
because man weren't living like that where we were from.
but and the fact that he came from poverty, not I'm not saying man come from poverty, but he came from similar sort of environment. So he's just like,
I feel like without people like him, we'd look up to the man that are on road doing whatever, because they're what we'd see as the Floyd Mayweathers, until you see a Floyd Mayweather and you're thinking, these men are actually not on anything. These men ain't doing nothing, bro. Like, this is what I aspire for.
Yeah. But like I said, because in certain areas there are, I'm not saying people, there's never, like, it can't be, but like in certain areas there are people that have these things, like whether it's the cars, it's the jewels. I don't feel like, for me, I didn't see that. I didn't see enough of that to be like, I want to go and do that. But I know that there's areas in London or wherever that people actually had like foreign cars and had the jewels and had this and had that, to where I could understand someone like me could think that's the route to go down to get that. But because he came from but came from similar environment as man and aspired and got all of these things.
You're both young black men.
Yeah. And I thought, I used to watch Dragons then and that when I was a kid as well. So I don't know, like things like that influence, man. Like I didn't watch. I just knew that you could be rich by being legit. So I just didn't.
But like, and something as simple as having a cool idea.
Yeah. Like, so I didn't really. Yeah, that was my influence in it. Like, I think that's what guided me and shielded me to. And I feel like I always used to like look at like self-made people to kind of give myself hope. To be like, that's possible because they started with nothing. So like, I don't know, like as a kid, I'm not saying I was never influenced, but I think my end goal was always legit. You know what I mean?
I think it helps. Maybe it helped having like a big imagination as well. I think when you don't have an imagination, you don't know. Like reality and possibility are so like far.
Facts. Gone.
Because in your mind, it's just like, this is my surrounding.
This is what I can.
This is what I can see. This is what I must do if I want to change.
Yeah.
But man, like, I don't know, creativity wise for you, but maybe you had all of these things going on in your mind where you're thinking, this would be a cool idea. What would I need to make this come to life? Making things out of paper. If I could make this out of metal, I could sell this for £5. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be that as well.
Like I said, bro, I was watching like Dragons Den, The Apprentice and shit when I was a young kid, bro. Like a kid, bro. So
whereas
like,
most kids were like, turn that Isha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, my mum supported that. Like, my mum would tell me when Dragons Den's on the TV. Like, so it's like
chosen, bro.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't feel like, I just knew what's possible. And obviously, like I said, I'll look at self-made people to give myself hope as like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's hope to get, like, these people are no different than me because they came from similar environments as man. So if that's something I want to aspire to and get to, man can do it. Because these people, even if they come from worse environments than man. So I think, like I said, my thing was more material in it. It wasn't from like I could understand if people like they come from trauma and then like it's like involved in like gang violence and stuff like that. That's like a whole different thing in it. But if it's just from like having material things, there's millions of ways in which you can get material things that are a lot more peaceful and a lot more straightforward. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can have a decent paying job with way less stress than doing something illegal. Like, no one's gonna come knock down your door. No one's gonna come and flipping wanna hurt you. Like, you can go wherever you wanna go. Like, your mindset's even in a different space. Like, you can be thinking about how am I gonna make more of this legitimate stuff to make it even more or whatever. Like,
and it's mad as well, now that you say that as well, because a lot of the people that I grew up with that were doing things different to what man are doing, a lot of them are trying to legitimize themselves, you know, go legit and stuff, and I applaud them and I respect them for it. But the problem is now, it's their backs, bro. They're having to look around a lot because of the past things that they've done. Whereas now that they're trying to go legit, a lot's creeping up on them. Ain't you that person who did this to this person? Or I remember when you did this to me, and it's like, bro,
you was involved in that, and
bro, I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a citizen of the.
I'm paying
Whereas
taxes
now,
yeah.
we might have struggled to get our heads around something back then, but then we were happy that decision we made now. Now, man can chest high anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Anywhere, happily, proudly.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's thinking beyond a year. It's thinking more 10 years, 30 years. Because like you said, a little kid now is not going to be thinking, if I go and sit down with a guy that you met on the train, I can have a conversation, I can build a connection based on me being legit. When you're 16, 14, 15, you're not really thinking like that. You're not really thinking, okay, if you do want to get married one day, when you sit down and meet your girlfriend's family, you're going to have to tell them, you can't just tell them I'm doing illegal things. Like, you legit have to tell them, like, what you're doing. Something, it has to be something legit. If you're going into if she doesn't come from where you come from, and their family might not even know about that life, you have to tell them something legit.
And the lying thing's dead. Like,
dead.
you're gonna lie to them, and eventually you're gonna have to. He does carpets. Oh, can you do my carpet? Man, I ain't got no carpentry experience. Like,
Facts. And you might find that even when you go into certain families, because they're legit, they might have friends that are police. You know what I mean? So it's not
like
even
an episode of Breaking Bad blood.
But yeah, bro, and I think as well, another thing as well, is just like, you have to think about like building stability. Like, you can't really build something stable with that much risk. It's hard. If you want to start a family and have a wife and have kids, it's hard to build something stable from that, bro. But at the end of the day, when you're younger, you're not really thinking like that. You're only thinking about now. You're not really thinking about peace of mind. You're not really you're just thinking about making money.
Yeah.
Like getting a minimum wage job, you'd think that's dumb. Like, why would I get a minimum wage when I can just go do boom, 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 and I have more than minimum wage? But the man that was working minimum wage then, they're not working minimum wage now.
Hope not anyway. Shouldn't be.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just seeing beyond the 3 months or a year, because even with most men, it's about a run. It's not even about, I'm going to do this for 10 years. It's about, I'm going on a run. And is this going on this run worth it?
And is it going to be a successful run?
Yeah,
when man can be on a lifetime run and it can be as successful as you want it to be.
And you never have to start again. You never have to start again. You never have to start again. You're not hutting yourself up every single time you progress. You just obviously, I get it in it, but it takes longer. It does take longer. It doesn't even, who even says that's just a myth, because there's people that start businesses and make money. How much money in a year?
First week sales.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just what you expose yourself to and what you decide that you want to believe. Like, if you decide that the only way you can get it is by doing this and living like this, that's the only way you're going to be able to get it. Because there's always two realities, bro. Like, there's people that go legit and go on and build businesses and live life and blah, blah, blah. And there's people that are not legit that live life and blah, blah, blah. But there's two of the lives are two different. It comes with two different things. Like, a man that's working a 9 to 5 is not living like a man that's illegal. They can have the same sort of things. The man that's working a 9 to 5 can buy clothes, he can go on a holiday, he can do this, he can do that. The man that's not legit, he can buy clothes, he can go on holiday, he can go to restaurants, he can do this, he can do that. Yeah, when you're younger, you might be able to do more because you're making more than a 16-year-old that's working a minimum wage job and he has to start at McDonald's or something like that. Yeah, you might be making more, but as you get older and older and older, the gap is not that far, bro. And if you've been legit for most of your life and you've been saving, and let's say you know about business and stuff like that, or whatever it is, it starts to outweigh. You start to get higher paying jobs. You might want to start a business, like all of these things. And then you realize that I didn't even need to do any of that stuff. And the proof in the pudding is that most illegitimate people want to end up going legit. It's just that we've, for whatever reason, chose to be legit from the start. We just chose to be legit from the start. But now I understand, like, peace of mind is everything, bro, because what are we chasing? Like, what we chasing, bro? If we can both get the same sort of things, even if you can get more expensive this or more expensive that, I still got peace of mind, bro. So is my peace of mind worth? What is it worth? Is it worth risk? Is it worth? I'd rather have a minimum wage job with peace of mind, bro.
Peace of mind. Facts.
Because at least I can be like, you know what? I got this minimum wage job. I know where I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna plan my escape route, or I'm gonna plan how I can no longer have a minimum wage job. And at least my mind is focused on not having a minimum wage job, instead of being focused on when I'm going. Okay, I need to do this. I need to move smart. Is this person gonna owe me peas, or who's gonna try and rob me, or what? Like, yo, that person looks a bit dodgy. That feds or blah blah blah. At least I can just be focused on, yo, I got a minimum wage job. Let me just focus on saving or XYZ or XYZ. Yeah, I might have to live like whatever for a bit, but I can just at least plan and take my time. No one's after me. I don't have to rush. I don't have to think madness. I can just use my brain power to focus on bettering my situation.
Facts. Like what J. Cole said, blood. Heaven is a mind state. If you want to be in these places, you want to be free. You want to be at peace. It's all within, blood. Any decision that you make from here on out, because everything's the future. Every second that we're living is technically the future, and moving forward, like just make it count, innit?
Because remember that conversation we had in the group chat the other day, and he was like, would you do this for this
X amount of peas and that?
Yeah,
and I was just like, nah. And I was like, for you trying to tell me you wouldn't do that for a month? Nah, no chance, blood.
And I feel like that just stems from peace of mind, innit? That's just, it's not even the fact that it's money and that, bro.
Man, whatever the amount is that man we're offering to do the mad thing, I'm gonna get that, bro.
Yeah, and it's not even worth your peace of mind, bro.
And I'm a big believer in that as well.
Because you know what it is? I think one thing about me makes me value peace of mind a lot is because I know what it feels like to not be at peace in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I know how mad it can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I just value that way more than anything else, bro. Like,
Facts.
I don't know, bro. Like, even had a conversation the other day, and then man was just talking, and I'm thinking, like, yo, blood, it just don't make sense. But it's like, I can't explain to you why it don't make sense, because when we look at man and think that they can't take advice from man, because we ain't showing them why it's worth listening to man.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't got,
because we ain't in the Lambo truck and
So it's like, why am I gonna listen to my man if it's not even got that? But at the same time, what we're saying might not resonate now.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna decide to listen? Because I know where it ends, because I can show you 100 people that have like done this path.
Yeah.
So are you gonna listen to me when I'm there, or you can listen to me now and watch me get there and then be like, oh shit, I should listen to Hunter, or are you just gonna because
imagine some people could listen now and excel ahead of us.
Yeah,
because they listen. So it don't matter. It don't matter who the person is. Somebody could just wake up today and up it 1 year and get way further than what we've ever done, bro, because of the advice that we've given them.
Now, facts, because some men are in a position where they've got the capital to just pattern up, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They got the capital to pattern up, bro. But for whatever reason, it's like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. Time will tell, innit?
Chosen ones, blood. Chosen ones.
Time will tell, bro.
But yo, Last Place Podcast, it's been an absolute treat. To be fair, we ran out of like time, space on the camera, etc. We had so many more topics. We actually wanted to touch on what happened in Birmingham recently, with the shootings and stuff. But we'll hit that another time. You know what? Maybe we can do that content when we're on holiday for the socials with the mics.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Just for like extra content, extra bonus content. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully that was insightful. Hopefully that made you think. Shout out to the Insta page, made you think. Yeah, hopefully that resonated with some people. Even if it didn't resonate with you, if you know anybody that sort of feel like it's not on the correct path or whatever, send them the link. Give them some game yourself, or give them a part of the podcast that you thought would help them out and stuff. So, but yeah, man, I'm Young Double, the sexiest man alive, 6 strong, 6 belly.
Yeah, big Tycoon, Mr. Chestnut Checkers, Mr. We're not going anywhere.
See you next time, guys, for the next one.